Hi, Andrea Gonzalez from my Caribbean chapters reporting here from the British Virgin Islands. So in the past weeks, we attended the BVI and the US Virgin Islands boat shows, and I have the absolute pleasure to visit Mariah Princess III. Mariah Princess III is available for charter in the British Virgin Islands, US Virgin Islands, and the Caribbean. Accommodate up to 8 guests in 4 cabins. And let's have a look.
Welcome to Mariah Princess!
Hi guys, welcome aboard Mariah Princess 3. My name is Mitchell Nesbitt. I'm the first mate on board. This is a Lagoon 77 built in 2020 and I'll be giving you a tour. So welcome on board, let's see what's inside for us. Alrighty, so inside here we have an incredibly spacious saloon. One of the first things you notice walking inside is obviously the aircon, as outside in the Caribbean it is absolutely boiling, so it's great to take a step inside into a spacious saloon with great ventilation and aircon. If you want to start here, we can just go have a look here behind the bar, which is where our stewardess M does most of her work and spends most of her time. From here, this opens up and we have a wide selection of high-end liquors that we use to make local flavored cocktails and keep our guests entertained. We also have one of the hardest working team members in the coffee machine, which keeps us motivated and going. Over there you can see some of our high-end liquors that we like to give the guests for a 5-star experience. If you follow me downstairs here, this will take us into the master. Yeah, so the master is hugely spacious. You know, we need to remember that it's a catamaran, and to have a master like this on a catamaran is pretty much unheard of. You've got a walk-in cupboard for all your clothes and to keep everything neat and tidy in there. You have a 50-inch flat screen TV that with the click of a button just rises up out of this cupboard and comes back down. What's also great is you have natural light, so it's great to have, especially at night. You can pop this open and look at the stars out at anchor. It's really pretty at night. Yeah, then over here we have what's called a shell door. So basically, as you can see here, this entire door folds down open to the waterline. And then what we like to do is set up a little table on here so the person staying in the master cabin can walk out onto their private balcony in the morning or evening and have a drink, a coffee, or whatever they please. We can accommodate up to 8 guests with the 4 crew we have on board. We primarily pick up in the BVIs, but we actually have a person whereby they do 5-star pickups from the airport. They take you, they sort out all your customs, and then you get a luxury chase boat ride across to the boat anchored out in the BVIs, which kind of speeds things up, and it allows you not to miss out an entire afternoon of charter, you know. So we can pick up in St. Thomas. Okay, so that's the master. Then if you come down here, we have a galley down, which is great for the chef on board, so she can do a thing without having to worry too much about making a noise or making a mess. So she's got free reign down here to cook as she pleases, and she really cooks up lovely dishes. Last night she did a 6-course tasting menu for the charter brokers at the USVI boat show, so it was quite something to witness, I must say. This is one of our guest cabins. We've got obviously one master cabin, one VIP, and then 2 staterooms. This is one of the 2 staterooms. One of the great features about these is that the beds can separate. So if you've got two kids, or if you've got a friend on board that you don't exactly feel comfortable sleeping with in a double bed, you can separate the 2 beds and each have a single bed. Again, you've got the skylight, which provides lovely light in the cabins. And I just want to mention again that you can feel the aircon.
It's really fresh.
The aircon's a lifesaver, I must say. Lovely spacious bathrooms, molten brown provided. It's beautiful. For eco-friendly, we have multiple things that we do. The 4 of us we are trying to start some initiatives that include beach cleanups and scuba diving cleanups as well. We do a lot of diving ourselves, whereby we go and pick up rubbish on the floor of the ocean and things like that. Then from a usage point of view, we don't use single-use plastics. Like upstairs you'll see we've got no single-use plastics. We have these Yetis that we give to all of our guests to drink their things out of, which are these over here. So we like to give these to our guests to, prevent the use of single-use plastics and those sort of things. And then even from a deck perspective, which is obviously where I'm mainly involved, all the soaps that we use on deck are environmentally friendly, biodegradable. The plastic that it comes in is all recyclable. And then down to the stuff that we provide the guests with, we use reef safe sun lotion and all that sort of thing, all locally sourced. So we like to call it 0 kilometers. So there's no transportation involved in getting these products to our boat. We like to source all our foods and products locally. So we certainly are trying to decrease our imprint. Lovely about this is at anchor, if guests don't want to be using aircon, you can open this as well as the door leading to the cockpit, and you get a great through breeze, which keeps the rooms nice and ventilated and cool, because it does get very hot here. Okay, so on board Mariah Princess, we have quite a variety of selection of toys. We run quite a heavy scuba diving program, so if you have your dive certificates, please feel free to join us, because we love to take guests for diving. The captain and myself will most likely accompany you. The captain is a dive master, and I'll be following, taking photos and videos that you can send back home to your loved ones. Make them very jealous. There's some of our equipment. We have 2 tanks on show. We have 8 of them, so we can take up to 8 guests diving simultaneously, which is great. You can go diving with your family. We have got a whole bunch of towing toys, different sizes, different strokes for different folks. We've got wakeboards, skis, tubes, you name it. Yeah, we can accommodate to pretty much all your needs. We've got sea bobs, which are great. They're pretty much the scooters of the sea, which are great for diving, going over coral. It's pretty much an automatic way of snorkeling. You could look at it like that. And for the more calm mornings where things are slow, we like to inflate the stand-up paddle boards, and it's great to take a stand-up paddleboard to the beach or something like that from the boat at anchor. So we have got quite a wide selection. Then on the stern here you can see we've got these scooters, which are called sub blues. They're a bit easier to handle than the sea bob, a bit lighter and a bit more simple, less buttons and stuff like that. This tender is a 505 diesel jet Williams, super fast and powerful. It's get up to about 40 knots. It's been tried and tested by the crew itself. It's also very spacious and can transport all 8 guests that we accommodate at once. This is the tender that we use for towing as well, so all the wakeboarding, skiing and all of that happens off the back of this Williams. We either set up this table for breakfast or lunch. If it's not windy, we prefer to set up the upstairs table, just because for me that's my favorite part of the boat. If you want to have a look, it's quite special.
Wow.
Yeah, so if it's not too windy, we'll set up a breakfast, lunch or dinner up here. Obviously you've got the jacuzzi, which can fit comfortably 4 to 5 people, and if you want to squeeze, you can get six in there. Got these lovely sunbeds as well, which is great to lie at underway, anything like that, enjoy the breeze. It's fantastic. Then on top of that, which I haven't mentioned, we've got fridges and ice makers all around the boat. We've got 5 separate ice makers and 3 or 4 different fridges, so wherever you go around the boat you can stay well hydrated. We've also got grills on main deck aft as well as up here on the flybridge, so we can entertain, have dinner, we can cook in front of the guests, do anything like that. And then again, just more spacious cupboards with stock of drinks and anything, just so, you know, if the guests want to get up and get something for themselves or anything like that. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. We've got the dual helm station, which is quite nice for guests as well, because if we're sailing underway, you know, we can have one person controlling and another guest actually seeing what's going on with the instruments and stuff like that.
We're excited to welcome you on board Mariah Princess.
Thank you for watching. If you'd like to know more about Mariah Princess III, the descriptions are below in this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next week.